Hello, my name is Vik Bang, and I just want to take a few minutes out of your day to share some simple truths with you. What I'm about to share is not new information, and it's been talked about for ages, but I wanted to see if it was possible to find the answers and experience it myself, and the answer is yes. Now, I would like to share these findings with you as I believe, as they say, the truth can set you free, and it can change your world and the world. I am an open-minded skeptic that studies and observes both nature and science. And we all know the beauty and the complexity and the mystery of nature, but to me it didn't make sense that such a complicated system would come into existence by chance. Now I set out to find out if it was possible to prove to myself if a higher power existed, and the answer is, it does. In order for me to do this, I wiped my mind as clean as I could of any prior programming in order to see if the truth of our existence was attainable. If there was a such thing as enlightenment, could I experience it? And the answer is absolutely. And the last question is, if there was a higher power, which there is, does it communicate? And the answer to that is, of course. I am not a guru and I don't know everything, but I have had my awareness expanded, and now I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that we are eternal beings, and my calling is to share this good news with you in the world. I'm no different than you. I'm actually you in a different form, and you are me in a different form. I'm actually talking to myself right now. See, we are literally one. We are quantumly entangled, if you want to look at it scientifically, because we all come from the same source. I learned what I know by going away from what everyone else was telling me, because what they were saying just didn't make sense to me. I realized that my prior beliefs were not exactly my own. They were my parents, teachers, preachers, culture, etc. I decided to think for myself and sought to pursue the truth and live by it only. I mean, why live a lie if you have a choice? The proof of a higher power is all around us. Most don't see it because they think they already know. Now, whether or not you believe me is irrelevant, and I have no religion that I'm trying to convert anybody to, or no dogma that I followed to get to any of my conclusions. I simply wanted to know the truth. Nature is the only example that we have of the Creator's works, and I study the works of the Creator and not of man. Now, science also studies the works of the Creator, but they say the Creator doesn't exist. I want to be an example and spread truth, love, and peace around the world, because I believe the fundamental issue is that truth is not common knowledge, and I want to change that. So what are the basics? We are all enlightened beings and eternal. We exist in the only time that exists, now. You cannot exist in any other time, and no other time exists besides now. There's no such thing as coincidence from my perspective. I mean, just look at the circumstances that led you to this video. Now, the universe communicates on different levels, and it uses everything there is, including me and you, to send messages and communicate to us. The universe is always communicating with us to help us become our greatest versions, but with free will, we can deviate and choose otherwise. But all it takes is some minor course corrections to get us back on track. As long as you are here and breathing, you can change. I am in the process of becoming my greatest version, and in this modern day of technology, I can share that process with the world to hopefully inspire you to make changes in your own life and live your dreams also. This is what the universe wants for us all. There is enough for us all. This is about common sense and basic truth. I want you to experience this yourself and not take my word for anything. Once you see, you know. We can change the world, but first, we have to change the world that's up here. I changed my life by going away from what everyone else was telling me, because to me what everyone else was saying just didn't make sense. It seemed that people didn't find their own answers. They were told by others, and this time that we're told is the time when our brains are the most absorbent and we look up to these authority figures. I mean, we say to ourselves, they can't be wrong, can they? Me, I've always questioned everything, and I've been passionate about searching for the truth, and I believe that everything is not written down in books, and the truth is within us and around us. We are all surrounded by it. It's like a fish in the ocean asking where the water is. Enlightenment. I'm here to tell you that it is real, and it is our natural state. We are all enlightened beings and get programmed to believe otherwise. My purpose is to help remind you of who you are. And I believe that this should be common knowledge. It should be basic, common sense, fundamental truth. Enlightenment is like the caterpillar becoming a butterfly. It's a whole nother experience of the same world. If you want to see an enlightened human being, just take a look at an infant just before they answer to their name, which is just a label, by the way. See, we are mysteries and we are fractals of the universe itself. Names are convenient, but they are not who you are. We just love labeling things because we can't stand not to know something. And the truth is, there are mysteries that we cannot know. Before a child answers to the name, they are everything there is, experiencing life through those cute little eyes. They don't see any separation between them and what they see and they experience. They are what they see and they experience. They are everything, just as you are everything. They don't even see you entirely because there is no real separation. They don't even recognize that they have a body when they come here. They don't know fear, embarrassment, guilt, shame, and even sin. We have to be taught all these things. While our bodies may age, our essence is eternal. And the inner child just wants to create, play, have fun, and explore. And that inner child still wants to come out and is still there. Yeah, we have more responsibility as we get more mature, but who says you can't bring fun and enjoyment with you? I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know. You just forgot, as I did, as we fall into the trance of this reality. We are led to believe that we are our professions, race, gender, nationality, and whatever other labels that we put on each other or people put on us. See, we love to label things because we can put them in the box and we think we know stuff when we label it. But there are mysteries, and we don't know everything. There are things that can't be understood from my perspective. That's what makes it cool to me, because we are living in and are part of the mystery itself. Now, I'm not coming from a sense of superiority. I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, and I'm just as flawed as the next person. I just know that I'm more than my body and personality. I see the world as a human being. I am still on my journey, and as I progress, I want to leave breadcrumbs to hopefully help you on yours as well. Each person's journey is their own and unique to them. Don't be like anybody else. You can't, and you weren't meant to be. You are unique. The only one of you in the universe. So just be the best version of yourself. That is your purpose. I get joy out of seeing the light come on in others and getting people to think about things in a different perspective. I only want to learn, laugh, create, share, and do good and make this world a better place for us all. In my experience, the universe is playful, but sometimes I don't get the jokes. I admit it. It's a game-like, movie-like experience that's totally immersive. And I want to see how much of my personal movie can be modified with my intentions and actions and experience what is truly possible. I want to push the limits. Since we're all playing characters in our own movies, what about your character would you like to change? What's stopping you? Who's stopping you? Truth is, you are unstoppable. And you and I created me to remind you of that. That's how crazy this thing works. They say that your life flashes before your eyes before you pass this plane. But I say we're living in that flash right now. So what do you want to change? Wouldn't it be cool to live in a world that was peaceful, harmonious, where we can live our dreams and there's enough for everybody, because there truly is. You know, competition and limitation are things that we place on ourselves. We're just getting started. And I believe that the truth is a virus worth spreading, and I want to infect as many people as possible. We're all on the spaceship Earth in the middle of everything, so we are literally in and on the same boat. Let's just start acting like it. Now, we incarnate here, and we should take care of our first and second homes. It only makes sense to me to take care of the environment that sustains us. Our first home is our body. Our second home is the earth. We should take care of both and respect and honor both. Now, I don't know if this is a Matrix-like universe or an Inception-like universe, and I would love and plan to talk to people who've studied this more than I have, show you the conversation, and dive deep into these topics, because I love to think about the mysteries and go deep down into the rabbit hole, because it is a mystery. See, the thing is, we get taught by people who haven't really searched for the truth themselves, and the things that they believe are just by faith and not by personal experience. And if they did have a personal experience, it was probably or could have been seen or colored by their faith. See, I started from scratch, as objectively as I could have, with just what you see in the background, nature, what we all can agree on. And I say, take anyone that has to breathe off of a pedestal. They're human also, just like me. I want you to have your own experience and not take my word or anybody else's word for anything, because everyone can program, and I can program as well. Now, these are things that you can discover for yourself and see for yourself, which is my intent. I've looked at this both spiritually and scientifically, and I think the open-minded person will see that both can agree on the mystery. The difference is how the mystery is labeled. The reason that I can jump the gap is because I've had a personal experience myself, so I know. Since I'm a regular person, you can have the same and know the truth for yourself. In my head, I believed a higher power existed but never had an experience of it. You know, and the religious teachings to me just didn't make sense. Now I've seen and I know. My life's been changed forever. I am awake. I want to wake you guys up too. My mission is to share this with you so that we can make this a better world for us. And when I say us, I'm talking about all beings. Whether you support or believe me is irrelevant. I want you to get active. If there's any shred of truth to anything that I say, it should resonate with you. I want to give you your own spark so that you can ignite your own flame. And once that flame is lit, it will not extinguish. And it's such a beautiful thing to see the mystery for what it is and create your life within it. It's pretty cool. I will be doing more of these videos and dive deep into a lot of the topics and give you a different perspective. I have a lot of work to do myself, and I'm in the process of lining up my ducks as well. Now, we will have fun as we learn together, spread the truth, and the party is just beginning. Trust me. Peace, y'all.